guys, welcome to Truth Talkin Thursday. This is Jim, I'm Jane. We decided to go on a nice fall ride today, and I'm so glad we did. You can kind of see in the background here, we're at Balls Falls in Vineland, Ontario, and there's hardly any water going over the falls, and we were a little bit disappointed in that, but it's still so beautiful. You can see the layers in the rocks. I'm not sure if you can pick that out or not, but in any case, with Thanksgiving coming, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I know that's a shocker.
Always dangerous.
Wow. No, this is actually a good thing. So I've been kind of impressed how there's so much that we don't have control over. You know, whether it be people, whether it be situations, you know, anything like that. And for me, I think what's come really, really clear for me is that I personally need to work on an attitude of gratitude, for one thing, and, you know, just embracing the abundance of my life around me. And I feel like Jim probably has a lot of good insight on that already. So Jim, what do you have to say about that?
Well, Jane.
Do you have an attitude of gratitude, and do you embrace the abundance around you? Do you feel like that's something that you're good at?
I don't know how good I am at it, but I certainly am aware of it. I try to acknowledge that in most things I do. Sometimes it takes more work than other times, but it's usually worth it. I kind of got onto this idea a few years back when I was a member of another program, and that attitude of gratitude idea is certainly a part of the philosophy of that program. And as I learned, it's very difficult to sort of get emotionally and mentally healthy if you're not able to work on that and find some kind of gratitude.
I agree with you. I think that so much of our lives, it really does all come down to your attitude. Yeah. Like how you react, how you respond. Are you positive? Are you negative? Are you glass half full, glass half empty? You know, I think those are very real. Those are very real, but I think that the more we focus on the negative, the more negative surrounds us.
Always.
As well as the more you focus on the positive, the more positive surrounds you.
I kind of feel like there's a sort of a balance in the universe here, and it's our task to find the balance. And there's going to be days when you're going to find it very difficult to have an attitude of gratitude for anything. The attitude is going to be, I'm going to rip your face off, sort of thing, you know. And that happens, and that's just part of the deal. It can't be roses every day, but if you're putting your energy into trying to find that balance more times than not, you're going to have a better day than you would have ordinarily. Like today, attitude of gratitude, I'm very grateful that I have the ways and means and time to spend it here with you doing this. Blue sky and sun, it's a beautiful day, it's a great day for riding. I mean, there's so much to be grateful for.
Oh, there is.
And if I'm focusing on the negative, I miss all this.
Oh, for sure.
So it's, what do you want? I mean, everybody says, I just want to be happy. Well, we all want to be happy, but it takes work.
Well, you know, Jim, we've talked several times about that balance in our lives between work and pleasure. And I was thinking today when I was looking forward to this all day, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like I get to finish my day off with a ride. Woohoo! And you know, I think that when we find that balance, as we're swinging back and forth from too much work and not enough work, like I think moderation is something that we're always struggling to attain, if you will. You know, if something feels good, we tend to do it, and then we just keep on doing it, and, you know, whether that's good or not, it's not really seemed to.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I just think that they're with Thanksgiving coming, for me, I feel like I want to take this time and I want to really focus on the things in my life that I have to be thankful for. And there's a part of me that wonders, is it possible for me to even be aware of everything in my life that I have to be thankful for?
I doubt that you could begin. You could certainly make a long list, and there's so much benefit just in putting a list like that together for yourself. Whether you recognize everything, probably not. Whether you recognize a lot of it, probably.
And that's not even the point. The point isn't even how much you recognize. The point is actually doing it. And I know for me, when I'm trapped, if you will, in my overthinking, busy life, one of the best things that I can do to arrest my attention and bring myself back to my core is gratitude. Having an attitude of gratitude. And I saw on Facebook somebody posted this beautiful picture, and on it said, I'm ready to embrace the abundance of my life. And that really connected with me, because I felt like, I am so, so thankful and so grateful to be where I am right now in my life. And even to have the attitude of looking with expectation and excitement towards the future. That's something that I had not felt in a very long time, not so long ago. And so I'm so thankful for that.
There's peace in that valley, right?
So much.
When you're able to recognize the smallest things, the things that go by in a hurry, but if being aware that they even went by you is important. It's just being in tune with whatever's around you, and the more places you can find to put your energy in terms of positivity, because you're talking about that a lot these days, and it's a great topic. But the more we're doing that, the less time and the less opportunity, I guess, in a negative sense, we will have finding the negative.
Oh yeah.
And it's just that simple, and just being able to recognize that, for me, is gratitude.
It is. It is. It doesn't take much to acknowledge and express gratitude at all. So, I guess for me, what message do I want to pass along? I love that you've done that lately. What message do I want to pass on? I think that's a great way to end our videos. And
well, interesting. I read something the other day by, I think her name is Mary Jane or Marianne or something, Angelou. Anyway, she's a black woman.
Maya Angelou.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And she had said something, and I'll paraphrase what she had said, but it was basically that people will not so much remember you for what you've done or for what you've said, but how you've made them feel.
Yes.
And
yes.
And I think being able to kind of have that sort of a basis that you can build your energy around, it is very, for me, again, I'm very grateful that I can recognize that and begin to do that and more often than I had in the past, because I never thought of it. I was always tied up in stuff that wasn't really healthy for me. So I think I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that as the basis of a personal philosophy.
So on that note, it's Thanksgiving weekend, and not that Thanksgiving weekend is the only time we should ever be thankful, but this weekend especially, let's try to be thankful for our lives. Let's try to be thankful for the people in our lives. Maybe give an extra smile, an extra hug, express gratitude for, the wonderful meal that maybe Mom makes, or anything like that. Give Grandma a hug.
Mm-hmm.
All those things that mean so much to us as individuals and to the individual that we express them to. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for stopping by.